So what impact then will today's leadership spill have on Labor's future voters? The host of Triple J's Hack program, Tom Tilley, joins us from Melbourne's Federation Square. Good morning, Tom.
Good morning, Karina.
So just have you been speaking, have you been able to speak to people down there?
I'm just speaking to a few people and getting the views of people as they head off to work. And I've got a special guest with me right now, Michael de Bruijn. He's actually the president of Victorian Young Labor, and his father is Joe de Bruijn, the senior union figure. Now, Michael, have you had much trouble recruiting people to Young Labor in the last few days?
Well, it's been it's an interesting time, and yeah, it's been pretty hard. But I think, if anything, this little scenario, I think, will hopefully increase people's interest in politics, which will be good for us.
What do you say to young people that maybe cast their first vote in the 2007 or 2010 election and have seen nothing but consistent, corrosive leadership tension in the party and the government?
Well, I think leadership tensions are a part of every government. I just think that we need to try and move on from them, and hopefully we can do that at 10 o'clock today and talk about the things we've done for young people. And there's a big message for us to sell.
Speaking of moving on, I mean, how hard will it be if Kevin Rudd gets 20, 30 or even more votes? Do you think he'll go quietly to the backbench as he promised?
Well, he said he will, and we have to take him at his word. And I think that in the interest of the party, hopefully everyone will come together. Julia said that, he's said that, his supporters have said that, so I'm confident.
But even some of his supporters, like Robert McClellan, have said there could be another shot in the locker, so to speak. Are you really confident that this leadership tension will die down and Labor can get back on track?
I hope so. I think that this morning should be a decisive victory for Julia Gillard. That's what they're all saying. And Kevin said he'll go to the backbench. Most of his supporters have. Hopefully we can get together and move on. That's what I'm hopeful of.
And what about young Laborites? Are they getting behind Julie Gillard or Kevin Rudd?
Well, officially we don't have a position, but the vast majority of young people I've been speaking to in the party are supporting Julia because I think they realise that what happened last time probably wasn't the best, the destabilisation following the 2010 election and that. So I think now if we can get behind Julia, that'll be the best thing for our party.
Even though polling shows Kevin Rudd has the best chance of defeating Tony Abbott?
Well, interestingly, the polling that you're referring to, which was on the weekend, there was also a poll there that said, do people support change? And the majority of people who were polled said, while they might have preferred Kevin, they didn't think it was in the best interest to change leaders at this point. So that's an important thing as well.
OK, so you feel like the public's shifting?
Well, I think the public wants stability, and I think that hopefully at 10 o'clock today we can give them that.
Michael, thanks for joining us.
No worries.
There you have it, guys. Michael de Bruijn from Young Labor, representing a lot of views of young Laborites.
Tom Tilley, thanks very much for talking to us from Federation Square.